We finally made our way to the outskirts of Paris and to the door of Quantic Dream, where we hope to unravel some of the mystery behind Heavy Rain. I've also heard they have a few surprises in store for us, so let's go check it out. We're here with David Cage, who's the president and also director of Heavy Rain. I've heard the game described as a very dark film noir, but isn't it by nature already very dark? How do you make it more kind of moody and intense than the typical film noir style?
It's true, the background is really dark. It's set on the east coast of the US in a not very nice city. It's really moody and dark. But it's also all about the story. I think the story is quite serious. And we hope it's going to really question the players as human beings and give them moral choices and difficult decisions to make.
If you were to tell someone very briefly what kind of game it is, what would you say?
I would say it's not a game. I would say you're the hero of a movie, and the story changes based on your actions. Many people think that interactive storytelling are two words that cannot go together because storytelling is linear where interactivity is non-linear by essence. So many people think it's not possible to tell a story through interactivity. So we had to find a way of giving consequences to your actions but keeping them in control. So we used a technique we call banding stories, where we consider our story like a rubber band that the player can stretch or deform based on his actions.
I had a chance to do some of the mocap stuff downstairs, which was a lot of fun, but that's definitely a central part of how you've built up the game. I mean, you've had 70 actors and countless hours of motion capture. How has that changed kind of your process?
Mocap is a very important part in Heavy Rain, of course, because each action is contextual. It means that in most games you use, a library of animations that you use all through the game. But here in Heavy Rain, each action is unique. So each time you open a door, you use something, or you do whatever, it's a specific animation. So basically we shot for 9 months, pretty much every day with more than 70 actors. And it's been really, really a lot of work. You never know exactly where your influences come from. I guess it comes from all the books you read, all the movies you watched, and television and comics and wherever. For Heavy Rain, maybe what's a little bit different for me is that it comes also from my personal life and my personal experience. And definitely this is probably the most personal work I've done so far.
Once again, I'm here on a motion capture set and I've got my lovely little suit on. Always fun. We're here with a bunch of other American journalists to learn more about Heavy Rain and to kind of experience being on the motion capture set and actually get to act out some of the parts from the actual game.
It's always weird shoes with the mocap.
I know. Every single scene, every single movement in the game is all done with motion capture. Extensive amounts of acting done here on the set. So this is really cool. They have their own motion capture set right here at Quantic Dream. So they have tons of resources available to them for planning out all the scenes and putting all the actors on the stage together. So everything is very, very much like a movie.
Please welcome Batman and Robin. Nice suit. We'll shoot a very simple scene and I'll try to direct you and give you instructions about what we're going to do. We're going to shoot a very simple scene where a profiler from the FBI arrives and you're here to interrogate this young lady and she's probably a suspect. So the first thing I would like you to do is knock at the door, wait for her to come and open the door. She tells you, have a seat. You'll sit here. So you just take the chair and sit at the table. Open this drawer and take the gun. Turn and kill him. Okay?
Kill him dead.
Action.
Have a seat. Would you like something to drink?
Sure. If we wanted really to make it fully interactive, what we would do is shoot first, knocking at the door, and that would be one action from the player. Opening the door would be another, talking would be interactive. Getting in would be done with motion kit. So as she turns back, you stand up, get close to her, and before she takes the gun, you're gonna to grab her, put her against the wall, be a gentleman, okay? Then you take her, put her on the table, put your handcuffs. Go, go, go!
A little fresh. I don't know. These French studios are a little different.